Sir, that adjutant we recovered is down in the lab. She's all powered up.
Talk to me, you old piece of junk. What do you know?
User identified. Raynor, James, ex-Marshal, Marsara Colony. Joined Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group. Status, criminal.
Enough about me, darling. What else you got locked up in that synthetic head of yours?
User status, criminal. Access denied.
Playing hard to get, huh? We'll see about that.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8.5. I'm going to explain a little bit about what the hell this adjutant is. Basically, in StarCraft 1, this did not exist. The different layers did not exist. You wanted to start a mission, all you had was a bunch of screens, and basically she would talk to you, saying transmission from this person, or this is your mission, given to you by some other person. I'll probably add a screenshot in this.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chow Sara colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Raynor. Raynor has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new wasteland site.
Now you get to see a little bit about what happened in StarCraft 1. In StarCraft 1, this is where you lived. You were the Magistrate, which is basically a judge for minor crimes. In StarCraft 2, you control forces as Jim Raynor. In StarCraft 1, you were a magistrate, a judge for the Confederacy. Originally, you paired up with Jim to fight the Confederacy along with Minsk. Now, of course, shit hits the fan, and if you guys want, I'll do a Let's Play of StarCraft 1 after I beat 2. But yeah, this was originally your home. You worked separately than Jim. You just worked alongside him instead of in StarCraft 2. You are him. You control the forces. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is what it originally looked like. Took quite a bit of editing to get this to work. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, back to Search Console. Boom, boom, boom. Planet. Planet Fortress. Planetary Fortress. No, you will not be getting this. Because if you need this, stop playing StarCraft 2. Because if you get to the point where your enemies are at your base, you messed up somewhere. These, on the other hand, are actually really, really cool. These are actually flamethrowers. Really going to come in handy for a mission very, very soon. We're getting that. The next ones, these two are really, really cool. Okay. We'll discover that later. Anyway, Hanson.
Jim, let me in. What really happened on Tarsonis? Whatever it was, I can see it tearing you up inside.
Tarsonis. That's where it all went down. Meng stole a psi emitter from the Confederacy and planted it there. He knew that it'd attract the Zerg, and our revolution began that day. The day Mengsk murdered a whole planet and called it justice.
My God. Billions of innocent people. That's just monstrous. No wonder you hate him so much.
He said Side Disruptor. Side Disruptor basically is a, I guess, robotic piece of equipment that will actually lure the Zerg. Basically send them to wherever this is coming from. Minsk basically planted that on a planet. Get it? And basically, the Zerg just overran the entire colony, destroying everyone. And that is also where Kerrigan was left to die. And that's whenever she was transformed. Anyway, let's go to the cantina. Check out the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, each night I bring you the news in the most fair and balanced manner possible. But tonight I have a commentary. Some have asked me what the difference is between our leader, Emperor Mengsk, and the traitor Jim Raynor. They point out that Mengsk rebelled against the government of his youth and came to power through the use of violence and subversion. Why is it wrong for Jim Raynor to rebel in similar fashion? There is a difference. When Emperor Mengsk began his revolution, there was no threat hanging over humanity. James Raynor is waging his revolution while we are at war with 2 alien races. James Raynor, have you no conscience? Shouldn't you fall in line, putting your petty complaints aside as we struggle for humanity's very survival against this alien menace?
Everyone's a critic.
Sweet Home Alabama. Yeah, they actually have it. Dim lights, thick smoke, loud, loud music, American Trilogy, Freebird. Tearing up the night. Love that
Robbing
song.
a train again get you feeling nostalgic?
Damn straight. We must have hit the Shell Express a dozen times back in the day. Oh, that keeper never got old.
Almost got us killed when they smartened up and started using outriders to chase us.
Never was a man of them could keep up with you on a vulture, Jimmy. Just added to the fun. How the hell you got a job as marshal after all that? I'll never know.
Yeah. In the original StarCraft, Jim was a vulture rider. Vultures are basically these motorcycle-looking things that are insanely fast and shoot explosive canisters, which could also plant traps that explode when an enemy gets nearby. They're really cool. We actually get to use them a little bit later on. Love that song. Let's go to the armory.
Yeah, good old days, robbing trains, yada yada, bang bang, yeah. I make
Oops, he wasn't done talking. Vehicles. You can now actually use Diamondbacks. Give them a little bit more life. Power surge, basically, this increases the range of the Diamondbacks. I don't use them. I don't really use the Diamondbacks. But you know what, let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna save my money. Let's go back to the cantina. Let's buy some mercenaries.
You came to the right place.
Let's buy some mercenaries. Hammer securities, higher. Spartans, higher. Let's have 80,000 credits. Let's head back, see if I can still buy anything. Yeah, all my credits are going bye-bye. No, I can't really buy anything. Wait. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Alright. Laboratory, I've already taken care of you. Bridge, cantina. Let's go to the bridge. Horner.
I've been looking for an encryption expert so we can access the adjutant we recovered. No luck so far.
Colonel Orlin at Dead Man's Port can crack anything. Haven't been back there in a while. Say, didn't you end up getting married last time we were there?
I told you before, if I knew what the prize was, I never would have joined that card game.
There's just something about a lover's reunion that chokes me up.
Okay. In the next mission that we were doing, it is by far my favorite mission in all of StarCraft 2. It is my favorite mission just because of the commentary and the actual people involved. You guys are going to be seeing what that is next time and episode 9. See you guys then.